Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Color version 5, and for today's log we have Flymon, and it's the final champion that we have on this roster and the last of the Godzilla series crossover, if you will, into Digimon version 5. So before we continue with today's log, just have to say, if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel, because this channel focuses on raising Digimon and I upload at least twice a week. So if you like such content, go ahead and sting the like and subscribe button with Flymon's deadly sting, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to today's log. As usual, we start with etymology and origin of its name. I think it needs not much explanation. Literally, it's just Flymon, and you know, it's in reference to the fly, the insect. But the funny thing that some would say is, well, its design doesn't really relate to it being a fly. It looks more like a bee than a fly, honestly. So why did they call it Flymon instead of Beemon? Well, I don't know. We don't know how they came up with all these names anyway. The Chinese name makes a little bit more sense. It's Huang Feng Shou. Huang Feng is also the name of a wasp or a bee, so you know that makes a little more sense. But yeah, Flymon is the name for the Japanese name and the dub name as well. If you look at the design of this, just like the other champions that I mentioned in version 5, it is also referencing to the Godzilla franchise, and in this case Flymon's design is from the creature Mothra. So if you look up Mothra's picture, you will see that there's a very high resemblance. That's the word I was looking for. Resemblance in Mothra in the original 16x16 black and white pixel design of Flymon. So if you look at the Flymon design that's black and white on the original Digital Monster version 5, you can see that there's a lot of similarities. It's basically Mothra, honestly, if you look at it. And yeah, but now that it's color, they have to kind of color it without compromising the original design, because that's the way they look. And I think the way they've colored it looks great. It does make it look a little more like Flymon than Mothra. And we can talk about the sprite later, but as usual, let's look up his profile on digimon.net. So Flymon's profile: it is a brutal insectoid Digimon with massive wings. These wings allow Flymon to skirt through the air at ultra high speeds, creating sonic booms in its wake that rob unlucky victims of their hearing. Oh wow, that's powerful. You know, some of these Digimon descriptions, even in champion or ultimate level, are like really exaggerated. Anyway, its body is protected by a tough carapace, and it pinches foes with its huge talons before killing them with the extra potent venomous stinger on its tail. I'm pretty sure flies don't have a venomous stinger. Honestly, it looks more like a wasp, like kind of like the Japanese giant hornet, the Asian giant hornet. If you look up Asian giant hornet, you'll know what I mean. It looks just as ferocious as that. Anyway, yeah, it has talons here and venomous stinger. The digivolution process of insectoid Digimon is still unknown, but from its face, some have surmised that Flymon originally digivolved from a Kunemon type creature. Yeah, it does. I mean, if you look at its head, it does have that resemblance to a Kunemon's head. So the resemblance is there. It uses its special move, brown stingers. I thought it was deadly stingers. Why is it called brown stingers? Brown stingers to shoot a stinger from its tail that completely paralyzes the Digimon it stabs, turning their body purple before ending their life. Incidentally, this nasty stinger can be regrown over and over again, just like how it is on a hornet, especially a giant, an Asian giant hornet. For those who don't know, there's a species of hornet called Asian giant hornet or Japanese giant hornet. They are one of the most deadly insects in the world. In fact, I think they had a higher death count than sharks. Yeah, I mean death count on humans. So it's a thing of nightmares It's crazy, it's insane, it's extremely venomous, and it kills a lot of people, and it looks a lot like Flymon. So just look up Japanese giant hornet, Asian giant hornet. Those are the common names for that. It's basically the super yellow black looking thing, and it's extremely venomous, and it has a higher kill count than sharks the last time I read about it. Yeah, so if you're interested in reading something weird and morbid about insects that can kill you, that's the read for the day. Anyway, enough about Asian giant hornets. Let's look at the digital version of this. Alright, let's take a closer look at our Mothra here, Flymon. And I think the coloration is really well done. I have to say, it makes Flymon a lot easier to appreciate and look at, because honestly, when I was looking at Flymon back in the day when I raised Digimon on Digital Monsters version 5, and I have to admit, when I raise it and I look at it, in terms of its idle animation, you see the part where it opens its mouth. I couldn't figure out what's going on there. It looks like its eyes were popping to the front. Like when it's black and white, it's really hard to tell, but when it is colored now, it is very clear that what is at the center of its face, when it moves to the right, that's not a pair of eyes, it's a pair of its mandibles. So its humongous mandibles that it has is opening up, and that's why it looks like that. So oops, camera shifted suddenly. But yeah, that's how it's a lot better because of the color. You can see that it's the mandibles that are opening, and I think it looks great. Anyway, that's its idle animation. Let's give it a piece of meat and some training for this log. And there you go, see, when it's eating, it's like, ooh, I think it's a lot better in color. Really appreciate that. It's angry. This is angry face. Come on Flymon. Oh man, it's a terrible example. Alright, there we go. And he's happy. Flymon is happy. That's how it looks like. Alright, we do need some battles, so let's just clock in at least 2 battles with the first 2 rookies. We need 15 battles to get it to evolve, because we still need him to evolve into a certain mega level to facilitate that Jogress that we need. In the end, both Digimons in each device need to be Digimons that can Jogress, because that is how we will complete the last 3 logs for this version 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, we are getting close, guys. This is the last champion Digimon on this device, and after this we can start with the Jogress series, those that we need to Jogress to evolve, and we will be completing the Digimon color finally coming to an end. That's it saying no. We're that close, guys. Very, very close. And it's a little sad to have to say goodbye to these devices, but yeah, it's time to move back to the Vital Bracelet. And that's his sleeping animation. It looks really cute. You can see it's folded his wings in the way that it's trying to sleep. I think it looks great. And yeah, that's it for today's log for Mothra. If you haven't already, please go ahead and sting the like and subscribe button with Flymon's brown sting, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.